sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. Palmer now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Getting your team into the playoffs, that's step one. But now this quarterback's going to lead them to victory today on the road. Hostile environment. He's got to play mistake-free ball, operate the offense, get in and out of the huddle. And when he has opportunities to make plays downfield, he has to make them.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll push forward for about a yard. Boye Mafe in on the tackle. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Ward. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Byron Murphy there on the stop. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing, Ward. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's another Cowboys first down.
An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3.
At the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Ward. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's now 3rd down and 9.
Throwing is Ward. He's going to need the first down and more. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down.
First down. First and goal, Dallas.
Now Ward going to hold on to it. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. From back at the 2 now, here. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that, I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Campbell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season one more week.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Play action now. Jackson. He finds Raymond for the completion. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. On play action, here's Jackson. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
3rd and short. Jackson. That one swung out wide to Walker. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's another Seahawks.
To the air one more time with Jackson. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Seahawks.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Palmer now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. That man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Run a little inside draw with their fullback. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. On his first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Jackson. He'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. This one going to be sniffed out. Thrown up in the backfield. Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Gerald on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Seahawks will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Hilton now to throw on first and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with first and 10. Finds Nakua on the slant. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 43, here's second and 7. Al Give on the ground. He'll dodge one would-be tackle and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. Don't need much. It is third and inches. They'll run the sneak. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Ward. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5.
Seahawks 45-yard line.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. Third and 5.
Brings up third down and 5.
Here's Ward. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Going to get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Cowboys first down.
On first down, it's Ward.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Seahawks 10.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Campbell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once again. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first two possessions. Now Lamar will hang on to it. This is going to be a Seahawks first down as he takes it to the 35.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10.
Throwing Jackson. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Jackson, this a design run. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw and he quickly adjusts. And he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
Oh, nice open. Stop him for no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Cowboys offense and quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Out of the gun, Ward. To the left side, caught by Chase. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And the Cowboys first
On first and 10, Ward. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 36 yards. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Dallas.
Again, it's Ward. This one caught by Chase. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ward to throw again. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Milton going to look to throw it again. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense.
It is brought in the end zone. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Seahawks 10.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Well, Seahawks offense ready to take over once more. Look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Here's Jackson. To the left side, he's got it. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Seahawks
On first and 10, Jackson. A quick throw taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Second down, Jackson. This pass complete to Raymond. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Seahawks, first down.
To the air one more time with Jackson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
14 more yards.
First and 10.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Jackson up top again. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Jackson now on second down. Rolling right, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31. Second down, they need 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and short, Jackson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. High pace up from his linebacker spot to make the stop.
And 9.
And the shotgun, here's Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Donovan is a rocker. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. As his man Smith and Jigba working across the field. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
Seahawks. First down.
Now it's Jackson. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again it passes. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They run with Walker. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Back to throw, Jackson. He finds Raymond for the completion. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
Again, it's Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Walker. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Good blocking, and he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Cowboys offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw, it's Hilton. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
18-yard line.
stick with him again. On the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Milton. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Working out of the gun is Milton. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Off the bootleg, it's Milton. That is caught. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Dallas. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Campbell. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Jackson going to keep it himself. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Down the left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line.
50 yards on the play. That's good for a Seahawks First down.
A first down throw for Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Throw on the run is complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
15 yards and leads to third.
Throwing Jackson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They're called in at the 2, and he will score. Game on. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Palmer now to return. The Cowboys offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Milton. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a give up the middle. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. From the gun, here's Milton. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
For a Cowboys first down. A gain of 14.
And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. On the play fake, it's Milton. Forced out left. He's going to keep it himself. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Cowboys. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Campbell. Ooh. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. This pass complete to Raymond. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup. 2nd down, 8 for the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
The slot man in motion right. Straight ahead, it's Walker. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be caught. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Down to a knee here, and that'll do it. They have advanced. They are moving on in the playoffs. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.